Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this is the third LULC tutorial on different build-up datasets, and today we're going to talk about the MODIS. MODIS already built in land use land cover. So before we begin with the code, let's understand what the MODIS land cover dataset is. So here is the MODIS land cover type yearly global 500 meters. So MODIS land cover type product is an annual global land cover dataset produced by the NASA, and it is using the imagery of Terra and Aqua MODIS satellites. So it provides worldwide land cover information at a 500-meter resolution. It's the spatial resolution, making it suitable for regional, national, and global scale environmental studies. So remember, it is not for the small areas. Like it's not for a city, for the seal. It's for a district, and it's for a country, or it may be a global analysis. So the dataset is uploaded uh, once every year and classifies the Earth's surface into different land cover categories, such as forest, grasslands, croplands, urban areas, wetlands, water bodies, barren land, snow or ice, and others. And you can see different bands over here, and the one of the most commonly used classification scheme is LC type 1, which is over here, and which follows the International Geosphere Biosphere Program, IGBP. Here is it. So classification system, and it also contained the 17 different land cover classes. And because of its long historical record, the MODIS land cover dataset is widely used for the land use land cover mapping for the global or maybe the country areas, climate change studies, vegetation monitoring, forest agriculture analysis, hydrologic and environmental change reduction, and many more others. And now I hope you understood all of the MODIS land cover data type. Now we're going to talk about our code line by line. Okay, so here we have just uh, uploaded the MODIS land cover version 6 dataset from the Google Earth Engine data catalog. We then select the LC type 1 and band. This is the band, and which contain the IGBP land cover classification. And finally, we filter the collection to our image from the year 2020. So our image have the date of 2021st month to the 12th. So it is just for the 1 year. Okay, here we have used dot map function. So this function is used to clip every image in the collection to our region of interest, and this ensured that only our study area is processed instead of the entire global region. So we are not going to talk about the entire, we're just going to get the imagery for just our study area. And this line searches the this line searches for the first available MODIS land cover image from the year 2020 and store it in the variable land cover 2020 that we have created over here. And what is this band? This is, as it's explaining in the comment, that here we check whether 2020 image exists or not. If it does, that image is used. If no image is available, Earth Engine calculate the median of the collection and uses it as a backup. So this prevents the script from failing if the data is missing. And in the next, we have provided some of the color palettes over here, and these are the visualization setting for displaying the land cover map. The class values range from 0 to 17, and for each class is assigned a different color using color palettes. And these are the different colors that will be provided to every class. Every 17, 18 classes will have a different color. This center the map on our region of interest and set the zoom level to 8 so that study area is clearly visible. You can also set it to 11, 10, 12, or if your study area is bigger than you can just small this now, you can use just small number. And this will then we have map.add layer. Map.add layer have a very simple function in Google Earth Engine. This will just add the images into the map. It will add the modest land cover image to the map using the visualization setting we defined earlier. And now we have just set it all of the image that we want, all of its parameters, visualization parameters, its date, its filter, clip, everything. Now we just want to export it into the drive, and then we're going to use this function to export to the drive. So this is the function. They start the process of exporting the land cover image into the Google Drive. We will specify the land cover image that we want to export, and this is the export name. Like in the export section you will see this name. We have the scale of the 500 meters, that is same as that of our dataset resolution. Then we have a region, like what region we're going to use. So this specifies the only region of interest will be exported, not any other area. And then we have max pixels. What will it do? This will increase the maximum number of pixels allowing during export, and it will prevent the errors when exporting larger areas. uh, Here we're going to use one of the different parameter that we haven't used it earlier. So they set the output coordinate system to this coordinate system. This is also known as the WJS84 GCS, like geographic coordinate system, and this is one of the most commonly used coordinate system in GIS that we're gonna use. And here is some other syntax error. So finally, when we close the export function after running the script and going to the task, you can just run it to confirm the export setting, and your MODIS line cover map is exported, will be in the to the drive, and your image is over here, and your exported image will be ready to use in any of the GIS software like QGIS, ArcPro, or any other software that we're gonna use. And this is the image that we have. Now we can clearly see the water. We can set it to the map to just clarify the land covers, change our uh, study area so that we can clearly see. I'm just gonna use Pakistan shapefile. It's for the whole country. I'm just deleting it and rename it as region of interest, and then run. Okay, so now we have a broader picture of LULC for our country. So it is good for the large areas if you want to use. For the country or maybe for the global studies, it's good, but it's not good for the smaller area. So why did to use it for your small study areas? You can use it for the large study area. So that's how MODIS LULC work. I have explained each line of the code. I have already explained about the dataset, and we have also mentioned it over here. And then we have a MODIS line cover image that you can run it and you can use in any of the software. So that's it for today. That was all about the land use land cover using MODIS. So I'll see you in the next video with the one of the latest land use land cover tutorial. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.